YouTube, what is going on? It's your boy Keezy. It ain't easy being Keezy, and today we're gonna go through like some fashion trends that are happening right now in 2019, but I don't think that these trends will last till 2020 or just till next year period, and they're just kind of already out. It could be trends and also kind of like mindset trends. So without further ado, let's go ahead and talk about it. Okay, so one other thing I have to say before starting this video is a big disclaimer, is that I don't want people to think that I'm getting on camera and telling you how to dress, okay? That is not my intention. That my intention is not telling you how to dress, nor am I'm not telling you how to dress, and I'm not telling you how to think. I'm kind of saying this right now because I know how people are when you do these types of videos of like do's and don'ts moving forward in the future. Like, it's easier to talk about the past and what was wrong instead of talking about what's going to happen in the future and what you predict. Again, if you happen to fall into one of these categories that I talk about and you feel triggered, I can't help you, okay? It's just my own personal opinion. It's what it is. I would love to converse with you in the comments below. So with that being said, let's move on to the first one. Okay, so for the first thing that I got up on my list right now is the item of the off-white belt. And we all know what item I'm talking about. It looks like the construction belt, but the yellow one has been so popular the past like year and a half to 2 years, I think, or maybe like year and a half, that like everybody has it on. And I've mentioned this in a prior video, like 2 or 3 videos ago, about how that belt is basically like a staple for hypebeast. At this point, beginner hypebeast is like the Supreme Bogo hoodie, off-white belt, Chicago off-whites or something like that, some off-white shoe from the 10, or any other collection after that within, you know, the Nike off-white sneakers and stuff. Wearing that and then like minimal denim and maybe like a Gucci shirt or something like that. You get my point. You know where I'm going with that. Like, as of like present time right now, I see more women wearing it than men at this point, and it looks okay. I think women pull it off a little bit better because they get to put it on dresses and stuff. So it's like you're wearing like a dress, but yet you have like a hype item, and then you probably maybe have sneakers or whatever. But I mean, for guys and also for girls, I think moving on to 2020, I don't think we're gonna see that belt that much anymore. It probably is gonna be sold, but I don't know how popular it's gonna be. Last thing I'll say about the off-white belt is I think it just kind of got a little, not that it's too repetitive, I mean that is one thing, but the other thing is that the belt, like, people started doing weird stuff with the belt. Like, people started using the belt as if it was like to like shoot photos of like holding somebody else on a leash. Like, that was just way over the top. Like, that is a level of hypebeast that I pray I will never reach. But again, if you're watching this video and you love the off-white belt, like, don't let it, you know, don't let what I'm saying deter you away from liking it. If you like it, that's all you. Okay, so for the next trend that I think that is probably going to be done next year, unless something happens with the company, is Supreme Bogos. I'm not saying all of Supreme items, and I know Richie Lee already talked about this. A couple other people had gone on their YouTube channel and talked about this already, but Supreme Bogos in the past year to 2 years has just been an overkill, and every single like outfit society type Instagram, what did you wear today type Instagram, like everybody has a Bogo on, whether it is real or it is fake. I mean, it's like I think the status of owning a Bogo at this point is like, it's just, if I see you walking down the street and you got a Bogo on, especially like one of the rare pieces, I'm gonna acknowledge it and be like, okay, for sure, like, you know about this. It's no longer a fact of like, oh damn, like you got a Bogo. Like, I can care less if you got a Bogo on, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's just me though. And I've never really worn Supreme. I've always been a Bape head more than a Supreme head. So I've never rocked with wearing a lot of Bogos, nor have I've literally spent like no money with Supreme at their store ever. Never bought on their website and stuff. So I'm a little biased in this area, but I do think that Supreme Bogos are pretty much out for 2020. I don't know how much more we're gonna see it and give it that like pedestal status. It's very similar to what's happening with the Yeezy 350. Like, everybody's got 350s on at this point. The last thing I'll say about Supreme is this. Supreme feels like, and I'm probably gonna offend a lot of people that are super Supreme heads, especially if you don't fall in this category of what I'm talking about, but Supreme to me now feels like it's like for kids, younger kids, like ages 16 to 21. That are maybe just like using Supreme as like an entry point into fashion or clothing. If you can even call it like crazy fashion. But maybe for me, again, it could be drifting away, but I don't know. It just seems like a lot of just, it's like for younger kids basically is what I'm trying to get at. Okay, so for the next one that I have up, straight up, I'm gonna get like chopped, I think, on this one. I think people in the comments are gonna kill me, especially if you love it. And what it is Chelsea boots, all right? Now, I wish I made this video before Rishi Lee did it, because I feel like people are just like thinking that I'm copying his agenda as far as like this type of video. But like, I don't know what it is about Chelsea boots. I never did like them. I still don't like them. But here's the thing though, I'm not hating on it, all right? And I think it's also, it's harder for a sneakerhead like me to get into boots. I think it has to be like the perfect boot. I mean, that's right here, this is as boot as it's gonna get for me, even though this is like considered a basketball shoe, which it's totally not even a basketball shoe. But you get my point. Like, I would love to wear boots. For me to spend that kind of money on some boots, it's hard. And seeing the Chelsea boots, I was talking to Derek online on Facebook, and he mentioned that the Chelsea boots just kind of look like Austin Powers, which I will try to show like a meme here or a picture here of what he was talking about. It's like, it kind of looks like the dude from the Lucky Charms box on the cereal. And again, don't kill me for this, but that's just like what I think about when I see Chelsea boots. That's what I thought about since the beginning all the way up until now. And I don't know how prevalent Chelsea boots are now. I do see it from time to time, but like, I don't know what it is. But the only time it actually feels right for me to see somebody in Chelsea boots and give it like an A-OK is somebody like Sanjeev. And I don't even know if he wears Chelsea boots. He wears boots, but I don't know like specifically Chelsea boots. Because I mean, I follow his channel, but I don't follow it like that hard. But fashion people like him, because he's like fashion, he's so far ahead of us at this point. But like Sanjeev, if you're a Sanjeev type, okay, and I'll try my best to show some videos here, but if you're a Sanjeev type, all the power to you. Keep doing what you're doing. It looks great. It looks amazing. And if you're anything close to Sanjeev, it works, okay? But if you're not close to Sanjeev and you just use like your basic wardrobe and then switch it up with the Chelsea boots, I don't know, man. Like, it doesn't look right to me, boy. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. And I'm not wanting it to stop. I just think that it's not gonna keep going for 2020. Because, and I want to word it that way because I know people will chop me for the Chelsea boots topic, okay? But hey, again, I'm gonna say it for the last time. If you like the Chelsea boots, keep rocking. I just don't personally think it's gonna go on for 2020. All right, for the next trend that I don't think is gonna last till next year is the whole look of stuffing your pants into your socks. And I think the first person I saw doing it was Kanye. And I think this is just one of those scenarios where it just proves the point right that everybody just loves to copy the same like 4 or 5 people. And of course the first 3 names that I'm gonna give is people like Travis Scott, Kanye West, Jerry Lorenzo, Virgil Abloh. I mean, the list keeps going. Pharrell Williams. Like, everybody just looks at these 4 or 5 celebrities and they go nuts over it. Kanye, of course, being the person that he is and designing the clothes that he does. In the very beginning, when he does stuff like this, it looks drastic, right? All of a sudden he started wearing sweats and then like Yeezy 700s and tucking his pants into his socks. And then on the internet, people like trashed the hell out of him and they were like, oh, like, that is ugly and this and that. Like, what the hell? You look like a bum. And look where we're at now. Okay, 2019, baby. I walked up to an H&M yesterday and I saw it on the mannequin. It was pants tucked into the socks. And I don't know. Like, I don't know what to think about it. I didn't do it. I think where the look comes from is like wearing sweats and then, you know, you could pull it up a little bit higher. Like, one's higher than the other one, which is like kind of cool. You could do that with like camo pants too and stuff. But like, I don't know. I don't know what it is about it. I don't know if it's gonna last till 2020. I don't even know. I don't even have one friend that does that, I don't think. Okay, for the last one I got up, like mind state one or like a mindset one. This is gonna be kind of stretching it a little bit, and I know a lot of people don't watch my videos, so it's okay for me to say it because I'm a smaller YouTuber right now. But this idea of reviewing clothes and talking about clothes and consistently saying the phrase amazing quality. Like, I think for 2020, I don't know if it's gonna stop or keep going. I don't know what the fate of that phrase is, But that phrase needs to stop, boy. That phrase, yeah. Like, let's all come together in a circle and agree that that phrase, it's annoying, okay? It's very annoying. This conversation of this phrase, amazing quality, actually opens up a whole new can of worms, entirely for a whole new video that I can make. But if I were to just narrow it down just a little bit more on this topic of like saying something is amazing quality and why it could be a little irritating, is that a lot of people use the phrase and it's not amazing quality. I think more oftentimes than not, it's actually other YouTubers that do it, and maybe I fell victim to that too, but I always try my best to be like as honest as possible with you. Like if I bought an alternative t-shirt or alternative pants or alternative whatever, I'm gonna tell you that the price is what it is and that's what you're paying for. I don't know how much I would gas it and be like the quality is like crazy superb when really it's not. And I think now we live in this culture of Instagram, social media, YouTube, and all this stuff, and then people review clothing and they gas this one product, and then you get it and you're like, wait a second, you made this sound like it was like top notch, and really it's not top notch. So like, why are you gassing it up? Maybe because you're getting paid to gas it up. I mean, it's one of the two. It's one of the two, but I think it's just used way too loosely, and I'm hoping that for 2020, I know this is kind of like really off from this video-ish, like on topic but off topic, but I'm hoping that in 2020 that people in this realm of like clothing and fashion and whatever can please start using better descriptive words. just try your best. Let's use this. Let's use a thesaurus. Pull that out, look through the book, flip through it, look for the word amazing, and there's a whole bunch of different words you could use, okay? Or spectacular, or phenomenal. Look through the thesaurus and find other words that are good descriptive words. Like I don't know. Okay, I think at this point this is kind of like a pet peeve, and this is not like something that people are going to wear moving forward. But I'm just hoping and praying and wishing that in 2020 people would stop gassing products when this really, in fact, is probably worse. So with that being said, I think that's pretty much it. If there were other trends that you think that people are wearing, or like mindsets that you think will end or begin in 2020, please, I leave them up to you in the comment section below. You guys can argue about that some other way. Like I said, make sure you guys and girls keep it locked right here for all your latest information from music, fashion, to culture. It is your boy. I'll see you next time. Peace.
Set up your Apple Pay, dude.